I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right. Freaking crazy. It's a bunch of lunatics. Anybody here? Hopefully the chat is working. There we go. Oh crap! I know what I did wrong. Hold on a second, guys. I didn't make it private. I didn't make it a private stream. Oh well. I'll just do a regular stream. I don't care. So we'll just do it as a regular stream. I was gonna do a private stream for my members only, and it got screwed up. So I think this one just ended up being. I didn't set it. I didn't set it for private for members only. So I guess I'll go ahead and do a regular stream. We're gonna do it tonight like 9 o'clock. This is crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so I got to tell you guys what happened here. All right, why, and I can tell you why such a huge screw up. Huge screw up. Unreal, unreal. YouTube is just something else. So my video, day was good. It's rained the entire freaking day here. So I'm gonna get ready to do my video on what's going on with the weather that. And so I did a video, and I was talking about, I said bomb cyclone, right? So what raffle? The missus, I don't even know what you're talking about. There's no raffle. So anyway, so I was talking about in the title of the video, I had put bomb cyclone hits east and west coast. That was the title that I put in. Well, what trigger word for algorithms is in that title? Let's think. Let's think what it's the word. Oh yeah, bomb. So it was not letting me get the video up. It was not it was causing all kinds of issues, and yeah, just ridiculous, just completely ridiculous. So pinball was having a raffle tonight. Ah, okay. Yeah, this is supposed to be a members only. Yeah, I know it's open to all people. I know I screwed up. I screwed up. So I'm like, since it's now open to everybody, I'm like, the heck with it. I'll do a quick live stream for you guys tonight, and we'll talk about the lunacy of YouTube. How about that? So anyway, so I had that title, and it was screwing me all up, and it wasn't letting the video go up, and it was having all kinds of issues. So I took that video down, retitled it, put the same exact video up, and then it was able to go up. It's saying, see, it's screwing up. It's saying chat disconnected. Oh, now it's reconnected. Yeah, you know. So, but so yeah, so that's what happened with that, and it's just freaking YouTube. It's the lunacy of YouTube, and it's like, I'm sorry, bomb cyclone is an actual thing. That's not an evil title, not a bad title, but the algorithm doesn't know that. So, um, I remember when they went after Ron Paul for calling a fundraiser a money bomb. Yeah, just stupid, stupid. So either they need to get smarter algorithms. I don't know. So I just retitled it and put it back up. So then I went to go do my members only live stream. And so as soon as so they were screwing with the channel because of that title of that video. And so as soon as I went to do that live stream, it was blank. It was blank. So I'm like, oh crap, I got to redo it. So when I redid it and went live, I didn't set it for members only. so, so you guys get an extra bonus live stream for a little while here tonight. Kept getting error. Try again when I commented. Yeah, it's YouTube, guys. I mean that is absolutely 100% YouTube. 100% YouTube. So it good times, good times. So Oh my goodness gracious! I'll tell you, it is unreal. I could tell you guys stories, and you would be like, "No way, you deal with that, or you deal with this." It's just the craziness is real. Trust me when I say that. Any YouTuber that you watch out there that has a decent sized channel, they're dealing with a lot of crazy, a lot of crazy. Emails, messenger, text, you name it. It is just, comments obviously is another part of it. And so, yeah, it's just, now I'm not seeing new chat coming up. So I wonder, oh, there's Nathan. Windy today, 50 to 55 miles an hour. I heard down in, let me just kill this volume. Hold on. I heard that down in Maryland, they had high winds today. So I had a buddy of mine, uh, conservative or prepper sites are messed with constantly. Yeah, well, it's the nature of the beast, and heaven forbid that we put a title that you know could be construed. I've been doing this long enough. I'm not stupid, but apparently I am stupid because I did use that title, and so they were messing with me because of it. So you know, unreal. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is, and we go on about our day. So it ends up being, Janet. I'm sorry. I know you were probably looking for the private live stream tonight again that I was going to do for you guys to make up for yesterday, and I screwed up. And when I went in to do Janet, when I went in to do the private stream, I had nothing. I had blank, so I stopped it, tried to reset it, and I screwed up. And you know, so that's what happened. But you know, I'll make it up to you guys. I promise. For my members, I will make that up to you. Especially, like I said, we'll discuss. So what I may do is I may throw. I got some stuff that I got to do this week. This week is crazy, but I'll make it up to my members. I promise. So, but so I figure, well, since it's already started and I'm on here, we'll do a quick impromptu live stream. And so my video that just went up, I was talking about this weather event, and they had. YouTube didn't send an alert for you. Yeah, because it was supposed to be this was supposed to be a private live stream, so and it was last minute, so I didn't. This wasn't a normal thing, so it's probably why nobody got a notification because it was like boom, and I thought I had set it to private and I did not. So like I said, that's on me. I mean, you can see there's not even a moderator in here because they're not normally here on this day. So Asif just said he got the notification. Okay, well that's cool. So, but anyway, California got so much freaking rain, and of course, what happens when California gets a lot of rain? They get mudslides. But the good news about the bomb cyclone that hit California is the that one super fire that was going on is now 100% contained, which is awesome. And hopefully, their aquifers are filling up. I know that they've had a tremendous amount of issues. So yeah, right. Guns don't kill people. People with no gun safety training do. Yeah, safety rules matter. Absolutely. Viking Prepper, I agree with you 100%. 100%. When you put a gun in the hands of a novice or somebody that has no experience and doesn't know gun safety, even if it's a prop, they should. They should be trained properly before they do those type of movies and realize that yes, even those prop guns can kill people. So, unfortunately, Alec Baldwin found out the hard way. So, but yeah, and he's a super gun liberal. So, I can't believe that he would take a movie using a gun. How horrible! He's so against it. So, I don't know. It's craziness, absolutely craziness. But unfortunately, that's what happens. Be fair, Ed. What's your plan for water in West Virginia? Well, rainwater catch. Okay, that one spring I think will absolutely produce. I have to. really work on trying that first. So the first thing that my first thing that I'm going to try to do once I get down there and spending more time in West Virginia, I plan on trying to develop that spring. Now, if that ends up being a bust, or it's a really slow moving, you know, a slow moving spring and not producing a tremendous amount of water, I'll let it produce and get what it can. I absolutely do plan on doing a rain catchment system as well. Absolutely going to do that. You can get a tremendous amount of water that can be filtered, and used that way as well. So I would do all of the above. Yeah, right, exactly. And well, down the road, if I could hit a well, I'll do a well. I'll do a well. But in the meantime, if I can get either one of those springs to really get going, I will definitely do that. And obviously set up a good rain catchment system. Any building that I make down there or build down there will have a rain catchment system on it. So that will probably end up producing a tremendous amount of water just from that alone. So that can all be used and utilized. So you know, that's the game plan with that. But that's obviously that's going to be something that's not going to happen until the spring. That's my game plan with that. So that's where I'm at with that thing there. But like I said, it'll all come together. First thing, actually, what I got to get on top of is getting contracts written up and putting out bids for the trees that we marked and stuff like that, and then giving them a time limit on for submitting a bid, and then a time limit on when if I accept their bid, they will have like a 90-day window to harvest those trees. So I got to get all that done. And like I said, it's been a little crazy, a little busy doing other things, and so it's been this week is just and already here we are. It's only Tuesday, but it's been nuts, and I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and so today I did go and visit with some friends that but that's private, and I'm not going to get into that. But I had some people that I wanted to visit, and so that's what I did today because it was raining, and I said, well, this would be a good day to go and visit them, and so that's what I did. Good friends, good people, and they're people that I met through YouTube. So I have met. I can honestly tell you, I have met some absolutely tremendous people through doing YouTube, and it's been. How many trees did you guys get marked? Janet, we did. I have to look at the exact number, but I believe we marked about 600 trees. It ended up being about 600. And there is a certain number that are pine. So, at all nervous chicken with the head cut off. Yeah, right. But so, like I said, some of it was pine that we're going to have milled back into lumber for the property. We have cold trees that we're going to ask them to bring up into the meadow and put up there so that we can utilize them. And that would be taken off the overall price. So that would be incorporated into that, and then they would come up with a number that they would do. So that is, hey JJ, there he is. Yeah, I screwed up, JJ. I was trying to do a private live stream for members only, and it got messed up, and I ended up going live, and so I'm like, well, since I'm already doing the live, I'll just go ahead and do a live. So, error, try again, and red happens periodically for me in the chat. That's weird. Just don't clear cut. Yeah, no, I'm not clear cutting. I'm not clear cutting. We had a lot of trees that we're going to be able to harvest that I would not be able to get to because of the slope of everything. And there's a lot of trees that are going to be left behind. It's going to really help with the regrowth. And so probably in my lifetime won't be harvested again. So so being realistic, okay, for the projects that I want to do in West Virginia, it's going to cost money. All right. So I am not a rich man. So if I had unlimited wealth, I wouldn't touch those trees for $1 million. Right. But I don't. So I'm going to need to have whatever money that I make from harvesting those trees to be able to put into projects at the homestead down there, getting things ready. So that's where I'm at with that. And so that's why, I mean, initially I wasn't going to, because somebody said, well, at first you said you weren't going to, you weren't going to, have loggers come in. And now you're saying you're having loggers come in because with talking to people that know what they're talking about, that was why we made the decision that we did. And that person knows what he's talking about is Dennis. Dennis knows two things, guys, and he's very, very good at those two things. He knows about trees because he was a logger himself, and also, like I said, and hunting. Uh, when do you permanently move at? I'm not going to be permanently down there. I am going to be bouncing back and forth. So when the weather gets nicer, probably March, April, what my game plan is, and I'll explain it to you guys. What my game plan is, I'll probably spend 3 weeks out of the month in West Virginia. I will come back to New York for a week, take care of things that need to be taken care of in New York, help my family out up here, and yeah, trees will be ready again in about 20 years, exactly. So, you know, oh no, I'm not removing the trees myself. No, I am having professionals come in there, loggers, and they're gonna, that's who will come in and do it. But what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put it out for bid, and that's what Dennis said. He goes, we put a proposal together. You put it out to 4 or 5 logging companies that are in the area, and whoever the highest bid is, that's who you give the contract to. He says you give them a 3 week window to go out there and look at the trees and see what's marked and see if they want the, whatever bid they're going to do. So they have a forester that will go in there and do that. And so then we'll go from there, and that's part of the process. So we'll see how it goes. And I'll be honest with you. Let's say I got like a low ball bids all the way across, and I'll just say screw you, and I'm not going to have it done. So I know what do we got? 162 in the chat, only 62 thumbs up. Hey guys, if you haven't shot that thumbs up yet, let's do that. Okay, I'm only going to probably do like a half an hour on here, guys, just so you know. This was kind of like everything got screwed up. So quick live stream, and so you get a little extra bonus footage tonight. I will be live streaming tomorrow for my normal hour and 20 minutes. If you want to, join me then. Get payment conditions in writing. Logging companies have a history of saying they pay this much, but then they lower what they pay. No, everything will be in writing. No, absolutely everything is in writing. There will be a certain amount up front, and then a certain amount of when the job is done. So some of these logging companies, they'll pay you right up front. So if they want to do that too, that's great. But that's, trust me, I'm not going to get screwed over on this. Like I said, Dennis has given me fantastic advice. Dennis knows trees and Dennis knows hunting. And he's very, very good at both of those. Nate says 3 idiots here. They're also cup 3 thumbs down. Hey, whatever. It's always going to be that way. That's always going to be that way. You're not going to make everybody happy, and that's just how it goes. And it's always funny. In my lifetime, either people like me or they hate me. There has never been an in between at all, ever, ever. There's, so, and honestly, I don't care if people don't like me. I really don't. So, yeah, trolls count as views. Exactly, Robert. They're still, and this is what always amazes me. Always amazes me. They hate you. They can't stand you, but they will watch every video, and they probably will watch the video over and over again, more so than your most loyal viewer on the positive side will, because they're looking for you to screw up, say something that you shouldn't say, all those type of things. So that's what they do. Yeah. So I've been in this game long enough. You have to, like I said, you have to have a thick skin and realize that they're probably miserably unhappy people. A lot of fly-by-night loggers out there. My brother-in-law found that out. Well, there's a logging company that's right down the road from where I live. And when I say right down the road, 6 miles, probably 6 miles away. So, and they're reputable. You can tell. So they're not a fly-by-night one at all. So, like I said, I hope they win the bid. Honest, because it would convenient for them because it would be close, and they could get that, they can get that all taken care of. It's a hate love relationship. Oh my God, that's funny. Like I said, you're always going to have people. Do you plan to hunker down in West Virginia in the winter months to compare between the two homesteads in the winters? This year, I do plan on staying in New York for the winter. And the reasoning behind that was Mom and Beck and I sat down, the three of us talked. I really don't have enough money to get things set up, number one, the way I would like to be able to winter in West Virginia. That's number one. Number two, they asked me to stay home because the prediction is that it's going to be a very harsh winter. And so, they would rather have me here if the weather's like that. Now, I still will make some trips down there. Uh, prob I probably will. I'm definitely going down next month for a few days. I'm going to go down probably in December just to check it out to see what it's like, and spend a few days down there then, and then probably do a few days in maybe in January or something like that as well, just to see what it's like down there during that time period. So Lucas said, I can vouch for that. I've been religiously watching Ed since his FEMA video, and the trolls have been there ever since he started streaming. The trolls have a severe mental disorder. They just, you know, I don't I truly don't get, if you don't like somebody, why would you ever watch them? And I appreciate you watching. It's been quite a while then, Luca, that you've been watching, so thank you. Uh, but I really, I don't understand it. I really, truly don't. It is amazing to me. Again, and I've told you guys, there's channels out there that I don't care for. There absolutely is. Every flavor is not for everybody. But what I choose to do if I don't like a channel, I don't watch them. I don't go on their channel and talk crap. I won't do that to anybody, you know. Why am I live on a Tuesday? Because I screwed up ICU 812. I was trying to do a live stream. That I had issues with it. I had it set up. I got a blank screen, so I stopped it. I went to restart, and instead of making it private just for my hardcore members, it went live. So I'm like, well, I'm already on here, so here we go. So that's why I'm doing a live stream on a Tuesday. So total screw up, on my part. But so here we are. We're doing extra live stream. Not a big deal. Um. So anyway, hey Ed, I have a channel sponsor or becoming their brand ambassador. Oh, very cool, man. That's awesome, ADK, man. I'm glad to hear that. Very, very cool. That's how you get going. That's how you start. But that's a good thing. So congratulations on that. I hope that goes through for you. But so anyway, what I was going to say was, if I don't like a channel, I just don't watch them. You're never going to hear me badmouth them. I'm not going to come on here where everybody can watch and say, I hate this channel and I hate this person and I don't like them for this, that, and the other reason. I think it's counterproductive. I think that negativity is not healthy. And, there may be some of you that some of the channels that I don't care for, you may love those channels. So, you know what? And that's your right. You can like whatever you want to like. So I never understood the concept of why people will watch somebody that they can't stand. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like I said, I get wonderful emails from time to time telling me what a jerk I am and all kinds of other things, and I laugh. I do. I find it very entertaining that they would waste their time thinking that they're going to get a rise out of me or tell me everything that I've done wrong. You know what I mean? So. Bruce Wells said, I just wanted to say thank you. You and your channels have helped me out a lot. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I do. Like I said, I'm going to try to stay positive. I'm going to try to encourage you guys. I don't like to do a lot of gloom and doom. I don't want to be yelling that the sky is falling all the time. I don't think that that's healthy. I really don't. You know, everybody is stressed enough with everything that's going on. There's a lot of stressors out there that are happening, and a lot of people are upset in general anyway. So to feed into that hysteria and say, oh my God, you have to do this by this date because this is what's going to happen. I know this is going to happen. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And so, You are always straight up with us about your opinions and what are facts. It's appreciated. Oh, absolutely, and thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, if it's an opinion, I'm going to tell you it's an opinion. If it's a fact, I'm going to tell you what's a fact. I'm not going to blow smoke up your behinds because you're smart enough to figure out when you're being played or you're being manipulated, and I'm not going to do it. It's just, again, it's not about, oh my God, I got to get the most amount of views. Now, do I occasionally do a clickbait video title? Well, of course. Every YouTuber out there does that. Like when I did, being attacked on the homestead, and it was a mouse. It was true. We were attacked by a mouse, right? But he was trying to get away, realistically. But it was a fun little title, and it got people in, and it got conversation going, and that's what it's about. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. It's about, you want to. What I'm always trying to do, guys. First of all, what my game plan is for all of you, I want to make you think. So if I talk about a scenario and I say this is a possibility of something that could happen, right? What I'm trying to make you do is I'm trying to make you think about, man, he's right. That is a possibility. And how ready am I for that type of an event? And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you all to help yourselves. And yeah, food prices are going up and they're not going to be going back down. Ed, did you make a video saying you would shoot kids in your garden? See, okay, so that was completely taken out of context, and I will, if you want me to address that, I'll be more than happy to address that. Um, a while back, and quite a while back, we were doing a scenario type of thing talking about in a post event. All right. And in a post event, realistically, and I want you all to think about this, in a post event, if you had a garden, and that is your source of food to keep you and your family alive. And somebody posed the question, well, what if a bunch of kids were in your garden stealing all your food? First of all, you're going to give them a warning shot over the top, scare them off. That should be your initial thing. All right. But if they don't run off, you do what you have to do to protect your stuff. They're probably being directed by adults who will use children because they don't think that people will do what is necessary when the time comes. But I want you to remember this. If you are in a life or death situations, if you are in a life or death situation, don't sit here and tell me what you would and would not do right now. Because right now, every one of us has a full belly. Every one of us is sleeping in a comfortable bed. For them, I'm sure most of us are. You have a roof over your head. You're watching your TV. You have all your creature comforts. So it's really easy to say what you would or would not do right now. But put yourself in a situation where that garden is what's going to get you through the winter and keep you alive, and somebody's stealing out of that garden, right? What would you do? So I want you to put yourself in that situation. Now you may not want to wrap your head around that. You might not. It might be too. You might be too delicate to be able to think like that. But we do what we have to do. Okay, and that's what I was talking about. I was talking about in a worst case situation. It's life or death. What choice would you have? And you got to do what you got to do. So that's was that text of that conversation. I'm not looking to kill anybody. Let me just say that right now. I am not looking to hurt or kill anybody now or in a post event. But I will tell you this: if somebody comes here in a post event, worst case type of scenario, and has harmful thoughts on their mind or thinking that they're going to come and take something from me and mine, they're going to be sadly mistaken. And that, yeah, JJ just said survival situation. You definitely have to do what you have to do, and you know what? That's a fact. So there we are. So I hope that answers your question. And if you're trying to get a shock thing, and oh my God, he said he would shoot children, put it in context. Put it in context. Okay. So think. You see what a lot of you out there, you may have some illusion of what a post event would be. Go ask people that were over in oh god, I'm trying to think of it was a Hungarian country, the Serbs and the Croats and all those type of people. And they were in a city and they were surrounded and they were growing whatever they could grow, they were eating whatever they could eat. Go ask them what they would do, because that's more of a realistic situation, because they were in a life and death. Bosnia, yes, thank you very much. They were in a life and death situation. So put yourself in that situation, and if you can't, then I don't want to hear you say, oh well, you're horrible because you said you would do this or you would do that. You have to psychologically be ready. Oh, if they shoot first, then it's on. Then it's on. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. But again, you can't let people kill you. And if they steal your food, they're killing you. I don't care how old they are. So you have to think about that. Those are situations that are really realistic situations that you have to put yourself in, and you have to think about it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, yeah, Sandy M says family comes first. Yes, sir. They sure. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. They sure do. My family and my group and the people that I care about are always going to come first before anybody else. That's it. So, having people that you can count on, that's important. So, that's, like I said, people don't want to think about the dirty things. They don't want to think about the bad things. They don't want to think about it's easy to come on here and say, it's easy to come on here and say, well, I would never eat my cat or I would never eat my dog. Okay. Watch 2 seconds after. Watch that. Because when the time comes, you're going to do stuff that you never imagined that you would do, and you're going to do it without hesitation, without thought. So you can't blame someone for taking your food if they are hungry, but you cannot condone it. Yep, Robert Blakemore. You're right. You can't. You cannot. You have to protect what's yours. American flag and a black flag opposite each other means no prisoners. Yeah. No, there wouldn't be any prisoners. There would be no prisoners. And again, you got to remember, there's probably adults, if they're sending their kids in the woods, directing them on what to do. I've also talked about many times that in a post event, when children are going to probably be a lot of orphan children that are going to need people to take them in and to help them. And I've talked about that as well. You know, what's 2 seconds after? It's a book. It's actually a series of books. There's 3 different books. Unbelievably amazing, realistic thing of what would happen in a post EMP event situation. Very, very interesting to watch. And, that is, but that's a realistic thing. Yeah, the Donner Party were unprepared greenhorns, exactly. And I want you all to remember something here, all right? I want you to remember something. Ed, is that video still up or did you take it down? No, it's probably still up. I didn't take it down. It's probably still up. So, what I want you guys to realize something, okay? There are a lot of people out there that are not prepared for anything, nothing. They're, if they have a week's worth of food in their house and water or something to drink, that's it, if they have that much. A lot of people will shop day to day of what they're going to eat that night. A lot of people do that, okay? So there is a tremendous amount, and that's the majority of people. The majority of people are not prepared at all. So those of us that are prepping and getting ready and doing what we need to do to take care of our loved ones, uh, you know, we're thinking ahead. We think outside the box. They don't want you to think outside the box. They want you to be completely reliant on the system and those that run the system. But I'm telling you right now, if the system goes down, you are absolutely screwed. If you are not prepared to take care of yourself, if you're not prepared to take care of your loved ones, and if you're not prepared to do what you need to do, I feel sorry for you. I really do, because you're not going to make it. Now, I'm going to tell you what, there's going to be plenty of preppers out here that are not going to make it. They're not, because they have forgot this or that or the other thing, or they get attacked, or, whatever the case may be. What any of us, what any of us are looking for, what I'm looking for, what I'm always going to be looking for is that advantage, is that edge. All right. Now, anybody that's watched this channel knows I am prepped out to the max, and I continue to do so. That's for a reason. Well, some people would call it hoarding, whatever you want. I don't care what you call it. It doesn't make any difference to me. But if you are not ready mentally, physically, to do what you need to do to survive, then you're never going to make it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you want to see that base animal of a human being, take away all his creature comforts, make him hungry, make him cold, make him sick, take away his alcohol, his drugs. He's not had fresh water. Maybe he's been out in the elements. He's miserable. He's overtired. He just, can't get any cigarettes anymore. Whatever the case may be, those people are going to be extremely, extremely dangerous because they have nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose. So you, as one of those people out here that have been getting ready and doing what you need to do to protect your family and yourself and all, you better be ready to do what you need to do. Because there's an old saying, I think you may have heard this one: he who hesitates is lost. And I can tell you folks right now, I'm not the toughest guy in the world. I don't think I'm the toughest guy in the world. I don't think I'm Billy Bad A. I don't. But I will tell you this: I am willing, and I can say this before all of you right now, I am willing to do whatever is necessary to protect the people that I love and I care about. How many of you can say that? And if that means putting down my own life so that they survive, I would do it. So, but I'm also willing to do whatever is necessary. Whatever. Doesn't make any difference to me. And I'm going to tell you what, if it keeps the people that I love and care about safe and they can go to sleep at night, I'll sleep like a baby. It won't bother me at all. We all can justify anything that we do. Anything. That's what happens. So, something to think about, just something to put in your thought process. Hopefully, you're thinking about that. But y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready because I believe that time is coming. I really do. So, yeah, hoarders gather useless items for no particular one. I'm going to tell you, we had a lady that was a neighbor that lived across the street, and she was a hoarder. She had paths through her house, and I'm talking paths wide enough that you could walk in and get to the kitchen sink, a path to get into the bathroom, and a path to get into wherever she sat in the living room. There was no other space in this house, and it was stacked, um, you know, 4 or 5 feet high. Newspapers, just garbage and crap, and just prepping is not hoarding. Prepping is hedging your bets. So when you see, and again, I don't know if you guys have seen this lately on Facebook, and they've asked the question, do you know somebody that seems to be hoarding a large amount of food and this and that, right? Think about it. They're trying to, and again, I I'm out here, guys. I put myself out here. I've been putting myself out here for years. If there are lists, if they have lists, I've been on those lists for a long, long time, and I don't care. Why do I do what I do? I do it because if I can continue to wake people up, if I can continue to help people to help themselves, then I am doing my job. And besides the fact, and literally because I have met so many wonderful people. I mean, even this last get together that I went to for pinball, got to meet Pinball. Very cool dude, very, very nice gentleman. And I got to meet a lot of the people that watch the channel. And that's what it's about. It's that connecting in like-minded people coming together for a common cause. Because when the time comes, um, you know, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I kind of had a feeling, JJ, that Mike Hunt might be a troll. The name itself kind of gave it away. But like I said, I have no quandary answering that question that he had asked before. So I don't know what comment he made this time. Oh, let me see what he put on here. The JJ. Oh, okay. Yep. There you go. Yeah. Thank you for hiding that, JJ. I appreciate that. Yeah. Go ahead and block him out, JJ, because again, he, I recognize the name, so I figured he was definitely a troll. But like I said, in a post event, nobody's innocent. Think about that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was definitely trying to instigate. Absolutely. So thank you for taking care of that. Thank you. Yeah. That was. I knew when he asked the question initially. I'll be honest with you. I knew. I knew that was a troll. Absolutely knew that was a troll. But see, here's the best part. I don't have a problem answering anything that I've said in the past. And see, they try to use that when they try to pull that one up and say, "See, look at this is what Prepper Nurse One is like. This is what he would do." It's just like I said. It's just trying to stir the pot. That's all that is. Yeah, people are just people are going to do what they're going to do. Again, you put yourself in a scenario. You think about what you would do and what you wouldn't do. And a lot of you may right now say, "Well, I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that." It's just like with your pets. If it came down to it and you were starving, you would need to take care of your pets because that's food. It is what it is. Why do I prep the way that I do? So I don't have to eat my pets. That's why I prep the way that I do. So never say never. No, you're right. But I have prepared in a way that, you know, I was in pinballs prepping 50K sub giveaway. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Mike Hunt sounded like a CNN reporter. Could be. Oh, they're always going to be fishing. I'm telling you right now. Like I said, the trolls are always going to try to fish. They're going to try to get you to trip yourself up, say that you didn't say something that you said, and literally that's all that they got. So we'll show that one. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, show that one. Yeah, there we go. Chelsea Griffin. A colleague asked me, "Do I know what it would take to stab one? Because I carry a knife with me." I said, "Yes, survival," and that's what it's all about. In a post event, it is like I said once again for any of us, it's easy right now to say what you would and what you would not do. It's very simple to say that. It's very simple. It's easy. Oh, I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that and I won't do this. You don't know. You don't know. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. But I have thought through the different scenarios and I do know that I am willing to protect the people that I care about. That's what I'm willing to do. And I will do that by any means necessary. So, I mean, that's pretty simple. That's pretty simple. So, the winds are blowing crazy here in Massachusetts coast, expecting 60 to 70-mile-an-hour winds. Wow. Rick Smith said, "Stand up for my beliefs and family." Absolutely. And you absolutely do that. They've eaten the zoo animals in Venezuela, a previously rich country. P.S. A fireside live stream would be nice in the winter. Oh, that would, yeah, we could probably work something like that out. We could work something like that out when we get going with the winter. We could probably set that up. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, we could probably definitely do a fireside live stream. So, but anyway, folks, obviously this was much longer than I had anticipated. So, uh, you know, again, I'm always going to encourage you to help yourselves. Continue to prep, continue to get ready. Again, we never know what's going to happen. We really don't. We don't know what any of us are going to do. And I will tell you right now, there will be people out here, probably some people watching this live stream, that when the time comes, they'll give up because they don't want to live in that world that it's going to be. They can't wrap their head around doing what is necessary to survive. But I'm a survivor. I've been a survivor my whole life. And I think that my life experience, the different things that I've gone through and that I had to deal with, I didn't have no pampered life, not by any stretch. But it is molded me and shaped me to the person that I am today. And like I said, my family is number one. Always will be, always has been. And that's important. So, do you know why I keep getting unsubscribed? I have a rescribe every couple of months. That's YouTube, Bruce. I'm sorry that that's happening to you, but I know that if you come in and check, I post every day. So if you notice that you're unsubscribed, just resubscribe again. That's a game that they like to play to try to keep the numbers down. They don't want people, that they don't want to do that. So anyway, guys, listen, I am going to jump off of here for now. Thank you for joining me in this impromptu live stream. It wasn't meant to be. It was supposed to be a private one, but things happen. So, yep. Awesome Sauce says yes, not getting notifications again. That's YouTube, guys. That they're playing games. It's like almost like shadow banning. So they unsubscribe subscribers from me. They will not give you notifications. Uh, you know, it's just a game that's being played, unfortunately, and it happens. So, all right. Well, I am going to go off of here for now. Oh, Steven says thanks for the bonus chat, Ed. You're welcome. I was like I said, just yes, I will be live streaming my normal live stream tomorrow. So no, I'm not going to not live stream tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow night at 8 o'clock like normal. So definitely look for me then. I'll actually have some kind of a topic that we'll talk about. I don't even know, but we'll never stay on topic anyway because that's what happens. So, anyway, guys, I hope you're all doing great. Thank you all for being here. Like I said, impromptu live stream that was just a screw up on my part, but I hope you're all doing fantastic. Continue to prep, continue to get ready. When the time comes, it's not going to be fun. It's not. It's not going to be fun at all. So just stay focused. Take care of what you can control. If you're feeling overwhelmed with the nonsense that you're seeing on TV on a daily basis in the news, turn it off for a while. Walk away. Go do something that you gives you pleasure, something that you enjoy. That's what I would suggest. Okay. So anyway, um, remember, guys, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race, and I think that's really important, and people need to remember that. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every day tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you guys are going to be just fine. All right. I will see you tomorrow. I will be live streaming tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. So we'll have a normal live stream. So I hope you guys have a great night. Prepper Nurse One out for now.